Right, this is my very first question and answer video here on my YouTube channel. So I asked you, what questions did you have for me about YouTube and anything else? And I am going to answer them all for you here in this video. Hi, my name is Trina. If you are new here, I am a YouTube strategist, and on this channel, I'm committed to helping you do YouTube better. And so a couple weeks ago, I had asked here on the community tab on my YouTube channel and also on Instagram, so if you want to follow me over there as well, what questions did you have for me? I left this open to it could be, YouTube related, business related, personal related, and I got lots of them. So I'm just going to start going through them all. I'm going to go through the YouTube community tab questions first, and then we're going to jump over to Instagram and hopefully get all of your questions answered. All right, so middle class rapper. Hi, I see you all the time writing comments on my videos. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate it. He asked me, I have two topics. I cover a weekly vlog about BJJ and my mental health and the parody songs. Should I have two YouTube channels? So I get this question a lot. Should I have one, two? How many YouTube channels should I have based on my niche? So what I like to always advise is try to keep it to one channel, because when you try to do two channels, it gets very hectic. You can tell from my experience, I had a mom channel, I took a pause from it, I went back to it, I paused from it. It's just a lot of work. And so what I suggest with a mental health and parody songs, I'm not sure if you can find a common string through both of them. But when you're thinking about should I have one or two channels, always try to find a common string or thread that can connect the two. So let's say if I was on my mom channel talking about productivity and getting organized, I could potentially pull that content over here into my YouTube channel, since not only do I talk about how to do YouTube better, but I also talk about how to be productive so you can stay consistent on YouTube. So I'm kind of pulling that common thread. I feel like parody songs and mental health may have a difficulty connecting together. And the only reason why is when you post a video, you want your subscribers to be excited and understand it. So if they're following you for mental health and then you post a parody video, there may be some kind of disconnect there in, wait, I thought I subscribed to a mental health channel that was going to help me with my mental health, but now they're posting parody videos. So you can see how that disconnect can kind of confuse your subscriber and actually cause them to unsubscribe. And that goes for everybody's channel. Just try to figure out who your target audience is. That's the most important step. Who do you want to be speaking to? And that's going to really help you start to find those commonalities and pull them all together if you want to have one YouTube channel. The next question I got from Habiba Stream is, why do you like YouTube? So I like YouTube because when I first got started here, I was just recently pregnant. I had no idea what was about to happen or what I was feeling or what was going on. And so I got on YouTube and I watched videos, and I instantly felt connected with a lot of people who were going through the same things as I did, even though I personally in real life didn't have anybody around to talk to, but I was able to connect with people in the comments and find friends to just talk to and not feel so alone. And so that's where I really started to see the power of YouTube and why I started loving YouTube, because I could connect with you guys. I could help you guys. I know what you're going through, and to be able to help you do YouTube better without going through all the struggles and the mishaps and the missteps that I've taken, that's honestly why I love YouTube. And just being able to connect with all of you and see how you take these videos that I create for you and implement them and see results on YouTube just makes filming these videos worth it. Leadership with Mike asks, I'm curious how you came up with your course. How did you decide what was enough information, and how did you decide on a sales price? So I know YouTube. I'm not a professional here on creating a course and pricing. I absolutely hate the whole pricing thing. And so it just became like a trial and error. I put out content. My first course was back in 2016. And I put in a bunch of work on it, and it only sold to 5 people. And I thought, how could somebody get results from this course? What steps would they need to take? And you could create like a massive course. I think if you're just getting started out and your following is smaller, you haven't really built that reputation or that authority yet, starting with like a mini course, maybe like $100 course or $150 course, just to start getting people to get into your course, just to get them to start spending some money with you, because the hardest dollar to get someone to spend with you is that first dollar. So creating something small that they'll be able to do and see results, and then you can start using their results as testimonials and promoting it and showing, hey, they were able to do this piece of my course and got results. Now I created this bigger course to get bigger results, or however it is that you want to build it out. As far as price, like I said, when you're first getting started, it's going to be hard to get that person or any person to spend that first dollar with you. So that's why I would say to start small, start building your authority by getting people to see results with that small product, and then you can build up from there. Mariana Ferris said, how do you deal with imposter syndrome and the fear of being judged by people? I totally feel you, girl, on this one. And I feel it all the time. It's this constant roller coaster of up and down and feeling like, wow, I really know this stuff. Wow, I don't. And I want you to know that there are people out there that will be trolls, that will but will make mean comments or attack you. But I want you to know that you have knowledge that's going to help somebody. You may not have the knowledge of somebody at step 9. Maybe you're at step 5. But those people at step 1 through 4, they still need your help. And you're going to be able to relate to them much better at step 5 than somebody who's all the way at step 9, because they tend to forget about what it's like at the very beginning. And so when you start to feel imposter syndrome and you start to worry about what's somebody going to say, just think about all those people that you are going to help, you are going to be able to relate with, who are closer to where you are in your business than somebody who's way up here. Because, yes, I get it. I know what it's like. And odds are you're probably already teaching amazing things. And the people that are out there that are the experts in your eyes probably think you're teaching amazing things anyways. Also, I want you to know your fear of being judged is, I had lipstick on my teeth in that prior clip, and you know what? I'm going to leave it in just for you to show that we will be judged by people, but the people who really matter to us will support us, will have our back, and they won't be the mean people. And the mean people don't matter. I'm always brought back to that quote, the people that mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind. Chris Van Aerden, I'm very terrible at names, says, I do a daily vlog where I'm training for a bike race. The vlog covers more of my day-to-day with the challenges of a family and trying to make better lifestyle habits. Originally, my YouTube channel name was Christopher Van Aerden. Then I got to 100 subscribers. I changed it to Chris Van, thinking that would make it easier for people to find me on YouTube. Now, when I type in Chris Van into YouTube, my channel is not the first one to pop up, whereas if I type in Chris Van, I'm the first to pop up. Should I change my channel name back to Chris Van Aerden? So Chris, I really don't think this is a big deal. People are going to be finding you more through suggested and the browse feature, and actually those traffic sources are way more valuable to you than search. Also, search is going to be very dependent on that user's current traffic. So if you are on YouTube searching one particular type of video, YouTube's going to be more likely to recommend you that kind of video in your search as it is. I just had a recent example where I was doing research for a art client, and when I typed in YouTube tips the next day, I got a video on mural painting tips. Nothing to do with YouTube tips, but YouTube was recommending content they thought I wanted to watch based on my prior watching history. So I would not worry about it at all, Chris. Crystal Plummer says, I have a question about using YouTube as a lead generation tool. I'm in real estate and my ultimate goal is getting people to my Facebook group to convert from there. Any tips? Absolutely. So you really need to play nicely with YouTube. And what I mean by playing nicely with YouTube is YouTube's goal is to keep people on this platform, right? And so we don't want to constantly be sending people off of YouTube. That's why I always talk about having a strategy, having a clear strategy, and then when it makes sense to send them off of YouTube. So sending people to your Facebook page would be like a sales video for you. And you would have one of these videos every single month. So all the other videos that you had that month would be pointing people to another playlist, another video, just to watch YouTube content. Then that sales video, that primary goal would be to send them to Facebook, or if you have a landing page or wherever you want to go, because if you want YouTube to recommend your content to more people, you do have to play nicely with them, but you also have to get those leads to where you need them to go. So play nicely with YouTube throughout the month and then have one video each month that sends them to your Facebook group. Andy Best says for the algorithm, is watch time more important than subscriber and view count? So like I said earlier, YouTube wants people to watch more content. The more people watch content, the more ads they can place in front of them, so the more money YouTube's going to make. So subscriber counts don't really necessarily matter. They are important because they are the people that like your content and are likely to watch your content when you release it. But you want to focus on audience retention and getting people to watch your videos. And so when we get wrapped up on needing views and needing subscribers, what you really want to do is make sure you're creating quality content that gets people to the end of your video and then watching another video and watching another video. That's when YouTube's going to put more of your content in front of more people, and that's when organically your subscriber and your view count is going to go up. Beardy Vlogger said, would you discourage or encourage handing out business cards to people who look like they're part of your niche? So if you think they are, by all means, I don't think it would hurt. I would be concerned about making assumptions about people, but you could maybe strike up a conversation, talk to them a little bit more, build that relationship with them, and then say, hey, you might have some content that I like on YouTube. I do this type of content, and I think you might value it. That's kind of how I would tackle that question. Kinsley Nagel, what motivates you to film videos? Well, you guys do, especially when I get responses like this to questions and when I see your comments in my videos and I see the successes that you're having and the channels that you're growing. That is why I do these videos. That is why I'm sitting here filming videos. That's why I do it all. That's why I spend my time here creating these videos. It's because I love seeing all of you be successful. Soma Salger says, how do you overcome haters? And girl, there are haters. There will be lots of haters, whether it's on your YouTube channel, whether it's on social media, wherever it is, you're gonna have lots of haters. And take it from somebody who deals with those haters. The problem is they're probably more insecure than you are, and so they have nothing better to do than to attack you and to hate on you. And if that's where they're at in their lives, you just need to brush them aside and keep doing what you're doing, because whatever it is that you're doing, they feel threatened by that. They're insecure about where they are in their life, and I just like to brush them aside and look at the people that are supporting me. So while I may have someone attacking me and my business, I like to look at all of your amazing comments on my channel, and it makes me realize one person out of the 10,000 of you that subscribe to me does not matter in the grand scheme of things. Julie Marie asked, why did I start YouTube? Was there someone in specific who inspired you? Is there anything you would have done differently when you started? The one thing that I would do differently would be to have a strategy. When I started YouTube, I was actually sending people off the platform in every single video because I thought it was important to build my email list. But having a strategy on YouTube and keeping people on the platform and keeping them watching videos and then strategically sending them off of YouTube, it would have been a total ball game for me when I got started. I also would have started sooner and not worried about what people were going to say about me. That goes back to the previous question on how do you deal with haters. Just don't worry about them. Like I said, they don't matter. And that's what stopped me for so long. Like, what are people going to say? What about people that I know when they watch my YouTube channel? Like, just get started, just do it, and have that strategy in place so you can start building that YouTube channel and growing it organically, so when you do send them off of YouTube, it's more effective for your business. And as far as people who inspire me, one of the first two people that I watched religiously that got me started on YouTube, not personally, but watching their videos, was Nikki Phillippi and Makeup by Tiffany. I just happened to find them when I was pregnant, and I started watching their content. I've never actually met them in person, although I feel like I know them from watching all of all of their YouTube videos, but they are the two people that I got started watching first and got me to think about YouTube and creating video content. Carolyn Kramer said, how much should I worry about offending people, especially people I know? Yeah, so here's the thing. You are going to have haters. And if you've read the book, Primal Branding by Patrick Hanlon, he actually breaks down all of these elements to a strong brand. And having haters actually makes a stronger brand because it stands for, you want to have your brand stand for something. So if you're standing for something, there's going to be something that you're against, and that's okay. That's when your audience knows this is for you. That's when you develop that loyal audience that's going to be there for you, around the clock, all the time, as soon as you post a video. And so it may suck to offend some people, but you have to realize this is what you believe, and not everybody has to believe the same thing. Not everybody has to think the same way, and that's okay. All right, I'm going to pop over to some Instagram questions. Happy Farm Life says, how do you recommend finding other people in your niche to gain ideas from? So I just start searching your topics, start seeing what videos are out there, look at their channels. Are they creating similar content like you? It just kind of takes this market research phase where you're looking in YouTube search and you're watching videos and you're kind of going down the rabbit hole. One of my best suggestions for searching on YouTube is to go into a Google incognito window, so it's not taking into factor your past search history, and so it's kind of giving you that organic search, and just go down the YouTube rabbit hole. Our Frugal Travel says, some people say if you're posting one time a week, people will forget you. It's a long time to wait. So I get that question a lot, like, should I be posting daily? How many times a week? And here's what's actually working on YouTube, and I have proof. Quality of content over quantity works. I had a client recently, we worked on getting people to the end of their video, so audience retention went up, end screen click-through rates went up so that they were watching more content after they watched her video, and she was able to double her views and watch time just from March to April, because we focused on audience retention. She did not increase the amount of videos she put up. She did not put more content up. She's only posting one video a week, and she saw a double increase, twice the increase, however you want to say it, in 1 month, when we focus on creating quality content that got people to watch the entire video and got them to click on end screens. Mallory Grimsty says, what click-through rate should we be aiming for just starting out? So there are click-through rates for like your thumbnail and your title, and then there are end screen click-through rates. So as far as thumbnail and title, it's really hard to give a specific number because every niche is different. And so what I actually suggest is start tracking your click-through rate. See if you're improving your click-through rate in every single video, because that's ultimately what you want to do. You want to ultimately get better in every single video, increase your click-through rates in every single video so that more people are watching your content. So I can't just say like a blanket number, because every niche is different, every channel is different, every content creator is different. But what you can do is constantly compete with yourself to make your click-through rate get higher and higher. I think that also answers Hummingbird Occasion's question as well. What is a good click-through rate? Well, I just want you to do better than your last video. More to Vlog Life says, how do I get my shiz together and to just finally do it? So I suggest to just start filming a video. Even if you don't necessarily have a strategy in place yet, I need you to get comfortable on video. I need you to go through the process of creating a video, editing it, uploading it to YouTube, and I need you to get content on YouTube so we can start analyzing it. If you don't have a video on YouTube, I can't tell you here's what you need to fix, or here's what you need to improve, or here's what you're doing well. I need you to just start creating content, just start putting it up, and then we can dissect it and critique it and make it better so the next videos consistently get better and better, so that you're building an organic YouTube channel that helps you also build your business. And if you want some great video ideas that you can make now that are going to help you make money in your business, make sure you click that video that's on your screen right now, because I'm breaking down some of the best money-making video ideas for you. I'll see you in that video. Bye.